Welcome to Monsters We Met. Over the last few episodes, we've crossed paths with some of the largest animals of the prehistoric world we lived in. But on screen, size can be deceptive. So this time, we thought we'd do something a little different. Just a bit of fun. We're going to place a modern human beside the animals we've already covered, so you can see just how big they really were. Right. All we need now is our modern human. We'll put him here for reference. He looks relaxed. He probably shouldn't be. Before we go any further, the locals. Neanderthals lived here for hundreds of thousands of years. Shorter than us, stockier, built for cold. Around 5.5 feet tall, heavier, stronger. Okay, let's start small. The steppe hare. About 2 feet long, roughly 10 pounds at the upper end. The wild horse. Around 14 hands tall, up to 1,100 pounds. Smaller than most modern horses. Now this is a wolf. The dire wolf. About 3 feet at the shoulder, around 200 pounds at its largest. Bigger than wolves today. Cave hyena. About 3.5 feet tall at the shoulder, pushing 200 pounds. Larger than modern hyenas, stronger jaws. Cave lion. Over 4 feet at the shoulder, close to 900 pounds at full size. Larger than any lion alive today. Steppe bison. Nearly 6.5 feet at the shoulder, over 2,000 pounds. All muscle, all momentum. The aurochs. Taller than the bison, up to 7 feet at the shoulder, almost 3,000 pounds. Modern cattle came from this. Cave bear. On all fours, over 5 feet tall. Standing upright, nearly 12. Up to 1,500 pounds. And finally, the mammoth. 11 feet tall at the shoulder, up to 12,000 pounds. This wasn't just an animal. This was the landscape, moving. If he'll let us pass, it's time to move on. That's as big as it gets here. But this isn't the end. Further south, the land opens up, the snow thins, and different giants take its place. Woolly rhinoceros. Around 6 feet at the shoulder, weighed up to 6,000 pounds, built like a tank. Plains vulture. Stood roughly 3 feet tall, weighed around 20 pounds, mostly wings and patience. Giant armadillo. About 5 feet long, weighed up to 200 pounds, all armor. Smilodon. Around 4 feet at the shoulder, weighed up to 600 pounds, short bursts, heavy muscle. Short-faced bear. Over 5 feet at the shoulder, up to 2,000 pounds. Long legs, fast for its size. Terror bird. Stood about 8 feet tall, weighed around 300 pounds, all height. Giant ground sloth. Over 12 feet when upright, weighed more than 8,000 pounds. Hard to miss. Those are the animals that ruled the grassy tundra. And if our size model can just squeeze past the sloth, it's time to step back even further. Because our next stop takes us to Africa, in the early Pleistocene. Dinofelis, a small saber-toothed cat, around 250 pounds, standing just under a meter at the shoulder. An early ancestor of much larger saber-toothed predators. Leptoptilus falconeri, a predatory stork, roughly 2 meters tall, weighing up to 20 kilograms. Pelorovis, a giant prehistoric buffalo, weighing well over a ton with a shoulder height of more than 1.5 meters. Civatherium, an early giraffid, standing over 2 meters tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 1.2 tons. Dinotherium, an ancient relative of modern elephants, reaching up to 4 meters at the shoulder and weighing over 10 tons. Nile perch, a giant freshwater fish, reaching up to 2 meters in length and weighing over 200 kilograms. Nile crocodile, a river predator perfected over millions of years. Modern adults can exceed 7 meters in length and weigh over a ton.
Thanks for watching. That was a small selection of the animals we've met so far in Monsters We Met.
I suppose we should send our size reference home now. All right then, mate. You've done your job. Off you go. And if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments whether you'd like to see more videos like this.